Growing orchids from cuttings can be a bit challenging, as orchids are typically propagated through division or from seeds. However, it is possible to propagate some orchid species from stem cuttings. Here's a step-by-step guide on how to grow orchids from cuttings. 1. Select a healthy orchid plant. Choose a mature orchid plant with strong, healthy stems. Make sure the plant is free from any diseases or pests. 2. Prepare the tools and materials. You will need a sharp, sterilized knife or pruning shears, a clean container or pot, orchid potting mix, and rooting hormone, optional. 3. Identify the nodes. Nodes are the small bumps or joints on the stem where leaves or roots emerge. Look for nodes that are at least 2 to 3 inches long. 4. Cut the stem. Using a sterilized knife or pruning shears, make a clean cut just below a node. The cutting should be around 2 to 3 inches long. 5. Apply rooting hormone, optional if you have rooting hormone. You can dip the cut end of the stem into the hormone powder or gel. This can help stimulate root growth. 6. Plant the cutting. Fill a clean container or pot with orchid potting mix. Make a small hole in the potting mix and gently insert the cut end of the stem into the hole. Firmly press the potting mix around the stem to hold it in place. 7. Provide the right conditions. Orchids prefer warm and humid conditions. Place the container or pot in a warm and well-lit area, but avoid direct sunlight. Maintain a temperature of around 70 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 21 to 27 degrees Celsius, and humidity levels of 50 to 70%. 8. Watering and care. Keep the potting mix slightly moist but not soggy. Water the cutting regularly, but be careful not to overwater as this can cause root rot. Mist the leaves occasionally to maintain humidity. 9. Patience and monitoring. It may take several weeks or even months for the cutting to develop roots. Be patient and monitor the progress of the cutting. Once roots start to develop, you can gradually reduce the humidity levels. 10. Transplanting. Once the cutting has developed a good root system, you can transplant it into a larger pot with orchid potting mix. Continue to provide the appropriate care for your orchid as it grows. Remember, not all orchid species can be propagated from cuttings, so it's important to research the specific requirements of the orchid species you are trying to propagate. Additionally, growing orchids from cuttings can be more challenging than other propagation methods, so it's recommended to start with easier methods like division or purchasing established orchid plants.